Inspired by the hunter's journal entries for the bosses at the peak of each of the first 4 pantheons containing a prayer to those entities in the form of a poem, I started this series of videos where I write similar poems to all the bosses in Godhome. The first video covered the Pantheon of the Master and Pantheon of the Artist, the second covered the Pantheon of the Sage and Pantheon of the Knight, and this one will cover bosses which only appear in the Pantheon of Hallownest, as well as the different higher beings that appear in Godhome. Beginning the Pantheon of Hallownest bosses, Sisters of Battle. Prowess shared between the 3, ever worthy of their pride, in sync and in harmony, like our mind when unified. Winged Nosk. All the ways to hunt your prey have allowed you to evolve. Your newly formed wings display what adaptation can solve. Nightmare King Grim. Filled with fallen kingdom's flame, one last dance before demise, keeping true the grim troop's name, to great terror you give rise. Now for the higher beings, starting with Un. One who dreamed of moss and vine, hidden deep within your lake, although faded, still divine, how we wish that you would wake. White Lady. Root Queen pale and luminous, do not let your aura fade. Open yourself up to us, that connection can be made. Pale King. Your glow led us to this land, though in past you disappeared. We have come to understand, your influence persevered. Absolute Radiance. At last the light most perfect, no longer constrained and sealed. Thou hast our utmost respect, thy true glory now revealed. The Abyss Creature, since I consider it a higher being, through the kingdom your veins spread, life-giving liquid they bleed. To our realm you have been led, here you may extend your seed. And finally, the Shade Lord, which also addresses the night due to the connection between the two. As mere bug you fought with nail, prevailing despite your size. Your true form did then unveil, God of gods who darkens skies. I thought about combining this video with the previous one from this series, but I thought that doing these in combination with 2 more pantheons worth would be a little much for one video. What did you think of these poems, and of this series in general? Let me know in the comments. I really had a lot of fun coming up with all these poems for so many different characters. Thank you for watching, and especially for subscribing if you decide to do so. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.